And you know what realized, or you know what came to the realization in my head? I don't have to follow processes necessarily to a T, I guess you could say, because I understand the principles. What's up, everybody? Look, it's another Average Mindset Monday coming your way. And I'm going to teach y'all something today. See, the other day I had a conversation and it was about principles. And in that conversation, it was that there are, and this is a realization I have for myself, there are a finite amount of principles with an unlimited amount of processes. So I'm going to say that again for y'all. There's a finite, meaning there's only so many principles that you can have, but you have an unlimited amount of processes. Now, you say, Corey, what does that mean? And Corey, you know, I've been following you for a long time, and you're not even a process guy. You hate processes. You don't follow processes. Cool. You like to color outside the lines. And you know what what came to the realization in my head? I don't have to follow processes necessarily to a T, I guess you could say, because I understand the principles. So what I'm going to teach you today is how to put the principles in place. That way, when you get to a process, you know how to move within it. And it really just starts to come down to what is the situation and what principles go into it, right? I want you to think about your principles as like a bag. Like some of y'all, I'm thinking about a mechanic, like you go in your bag and you pull the tools out. So what I want you to think about is, and y'all know I like cooking. For those of you who are new to this, I like cooking. And I think about whenever you cook, I might cook salmon, I might cook pork butt, I might cook steak, I might cook some other type of fish, I might cook, you know, if I really want to get fancy, I might cook you some scallops or something like that, right? But here's the thing. There are so many principles on how to cook these items, but there are different processes on how to cook these items. See, if I want something spicy, I'm going to put some type of spicy seasoning on it. If I want it to be salty, I'm going to go ahead and crack the salt over it. If I wanted to have a little bit more pepper, I would put a little bit more pepper. If I want to have a garlic flavor, I'm going to put more garlic in it. But see, the thing is, when I put the thing in the pan or the oven, or, you know, sometimes I got it in my smoker, when I put it in there, there's a different process that goes through it. You know, sometimes I want to braise it. So I got to get the sear on first before I go low and slow. See, sometimes I just want to sear it on the outside, and that's all I need. You know, get you a good steak, medium rare, you know, don't go down to that, you know, that other stuff where it's like just dark in the middle. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But see, then maybe I want to be fancy. I want to cook scallops, and it's supposed to have a certain texture, and I don't want a hockey puck on my plate. So I got to cook it a particular type of way. And that's the same thing that you have to do with yourself, is think about what principles do I need to bring to this process and the thing that I'm trying to do, all the way down to really, how do I drive a car? How do I start my car? Just to make it in layman's terms for you. I get in, I press the button, if it's push to start, and then it starts up. But maybe it's a different car, and I get in and I take the key because it's older, and I put the key and I turn it on. See, now we're getting somewhere, and I hope there's a light bulb that came on from me. Now, look, I'm not going to hold you long, but I want you to understand that there's a finite amount of principles. Remember, there's only so many of them, but there's an unlimited amount of processes. I want you to think about the process that you're taking care of today and the principles that you've learned and apply them to those, but don't confuse yourself. That's been your Average Mindset Monday.